Okay, good. Thank you. Welcome. So today is just the three of us. Ishmael, myself, and Kuzi. All right. So last time we were touching on numbers, and today we will touch on how we can use those numbers in real life circumstances. Okay, nice to have you both. Kuzi was there last time. Ishmael, were you there on numbers? You were there, right? So it won't be new to you as well. Okay, good. So what we will do is we will do okay, here's what we will do. We will go on Google. I'm going to share that with you. Okay, good. So here are our numbers. It's raining this side, so I'll be speaking a little bit louder so that you can hear me because it's raining, and I hope we don't lose power because of that. Okay, so what's this number? How do we say this number?
Yi.
Okay, E.
E.
Very good. What's this number?
R.
Yes, R.
R.
Very good. What's this number?
Sun. Sun.
Yes, sun.
Sun.
Very good. What's this number?
Four.
This number.
Four.
What's this number? If you forget, just check here underneath. Okay, but if you can remember, just go with this as well. Okay, so what's this number?
Okay, sir.
Very good. That's correct. So very good. And what's this number? Let's see. I'm gonna. What's the number for 5? What's the number for 5?
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, we want you to go on and down and up. Okay. So let's hear it again.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yes. Okay. And then for 6?
Liu.
Yes, very good. 6 is Liu. Okay. Okay, there it is. So it is Liu. Okay, very, very fast like that, like you did it. That's nice. And for 7?
7. T.
Si.
Because there is
Yes, and for 8?
Ba.
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 Yes, very good. And for 9? Yes, Jill. Go down and up. Okay. And for 10? Sure. Yes, sure. That's correct. Okay, so here we have all the numbers 1 to 10. And then we said, if you want to say 11, what do we do? Very good. That's how we do it. So we take it 1 and 2. Okay, and if you want to say 12?
Sorry?
If you want to say 12? Very good. That's 12 for you. Okay, good. Let's see.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、11、12。
That was too fast, but hey, you get the point. So you did a good job, guys. Thank you for that. So now we're gonna do today is we want to touch on how we can use these numbers. Okay. So we'll start with months. Okay.
Okay.
And the word for month is year. Okay. Here you go. Year. That's the word for month. Okay, so now that we know the word for month, all we need to do is add that word for month in front of our numbers. So we get our numbers back. So here we put your, okay? And watch, we're saying this is E, right? Which is 1. Can you see here? 1. Can you see here?
Yes.
E.
Good. So let's add your. Right there. You see our E-U-N. Now we have our
Okay,
January.
okay, like okay, first moon.
It's small.
Moon.
Sorry?
Okay.
Can you see?
Just a moment.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to be sure.
I can see.
Okay, good. So you see what we did? We said
Yes.
we started with E and then E-U-N. Now this is what we have. This part is what we're interested in, if you can see the blue marker. So if we do the same, just adding your in front of the numbers, watch, that changes 2 to February. Okay, we have 3 here. What do you think is March? Here. What do you think is
San Liu.
very good? San Liu, that's March. Okay, what do you think is April?
Wu.
Okay, that's May, right? We're now on April. What do you think is April?
Year.
Yes, it's 4 months. Okay, 4th month. All right, what's June?
Liu Man.
Yes, and the word for month is
You.
you are. Okay, you are. All right. So you get the point. That's what we do when it comes to month. Okay. You just add a U in front of the number. So that's what we do all the way to December. What's December?
To
Year.
You are very good. What's
Yeah.
October?
Yuan. 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 Yuan.
Yes. So what's October? Ishmael? Very good. Very good. Okay, good. So you get the point. Now let's quickly, while we're still here, we're gonna take this out and we're gonna get the number, the word for o'clock. Okay, this is the word for o'clock, is Dian. Okay. Sometimes you also find Dian Zhong. Okay. Dian Zhong. Let me check it out for you. Okay. So I'm happy with Dian, but you can also add Zhong in front of Dian, as you can see here. Okay, did you get that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. So it's starting to rain a little bit more this side, so I'll speak a little bit louder so that you can pick me. So we're saying Dian Zhong is the word for o'clock. Okay, say it to me. Dian Zhong.
Dian Zhong.
Dian Chuan.
Yes, Dian Zhong. You see it here at the bottom. Dian Zhong.
Dian Zhong.
Yes, that's an o'clock. Okay, Zhong. Say Zhong.
Zhong.
Yes, like a little bell. Exactly. So we're saying Dian or Dian Zhong is the same. Now, if we add the number, let's say we're taking number 1. Right here.
Yi Zhen Zhong.
That's 1.
Yi.
What's E, Dian Zhong?
Yi Zhen Zhong.
What does that mean?
O'clock.
1 o'clock, yes. And what does E, Dian mean? E, Dian without the Zhong? mean?
Yi Jianzhong.
Yes, if you remove the zhong, what does yi dian mean? If you remove the zhong, what
Sorry?
does yi dian mean? If you remove the zhong, what does yi dian mean? What does yi dian mean?
Yi Jian. Yi Jian. Yi Jian. Yi Jian.
Okay. So let's put it together. We're coming back to all our numbers. Coming back to all our numbers. Yen, zhong, yen,
John. John.
yi.
Dan.
That's 2 o'clock. If we add
Are
another
done.
yen, zhong, you see what we're doing? Last time we were adding yuan. This time we're adding
Yes.
yen, zhong. So that's
Dan. Dan John.
yes.
John.
So Ishmael, what's 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, huh?
10 yen zhong, that's correct.
10
Okay,
o'clock,
so you see, you get the idea now. We're saying we just put the number
Yi Jian.
and we add the yen zhong in front. Could it what's 7 o'clock?
Yi Jianzhong.
Very good.
7.
Yen zhong. That's correct. Okay, good. So you see, we have changed everywhere we have put a yen zhong. We now have a clock in front. Okay. So yi dian or yi dian zhong will work the same way. Dian being a point and dian zhong also being a point. Okay, or an o'clock in terms of time. Okay, wonderful. Now let's look. We're coming back with the numbers again, where we started. Now this time around, we will split them. We're going to take away 8 to 12. We'll just keep 1 to 7. Okay, this is what we have. And now with these numbers, what we want to do is I want to show you something. Okay, we want to take them and make days of the week. Okay, so the word for week is Xing Ci. Xing Ci. Xing Ci. That's the word for week. Okay, so here it is. You can write it down. Xing Ci. Yes. And there's another word for week, which is also very popular. It's Zhou.
So,
Yes, Zhou also means
Zhou.
week. All right. So we now have 2 ways to say week, Xing Ci or Zhou. I will show you the last one, which is Li Bai.
which is more used? Which one is more used?
Li Bai. Okay, so
Li
Li
Bai.
Bai is used mainly for Sunday, but it also works the same way. Okay, so we'll show you how you make words with these. Okay, if you wrote your notes on these ones, Xing Ci, Zhou, Li Bai.
星期周礼拜
Yes, all of them means week. Okay, so now we come back. Now we're putting our numbers. We have these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now instead of putting xing qi in front, we use it before the number. Okay, so let's do that. Xing qi yi. Did you see that? Monday. So what's Monday?
Yeah.
Xing qi.
一星期一
Yes, Xing qi yi. That's Monday. And then if we add,
Okay, this time the number is after the word.
sorry?
You before for the month you put first the number
Ooh.
and then the
Because it's raining this side, I can't hear you. So unfortunately, can you type it in the chat Can you type it? I can see it maybe in the chart, okay? Where are we? Oops. La, 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 la. Okay, I will check on the Zoom side of it.
Okay.
Okay,
Ah.
the rains have been slowed down a bit. Can you come again, Ishmael?
No, I only was saying a difference from the other how do you say months.
Ah, I
That
see. Okay,
the
good.
first you put first the number, you read the first number, and then the
Yes,
word.
in the past we were using the number first, but now we're using the week first. Okay, so that's the difference there. So we have Xingqi, Yi, and for Tuesday, how do we say Tuesday?
星期二
Very good, that's correct. Nicely done. And how do we say Wednesday? Wednesday is?
三see星期三
Very
San.
good. Yes. And you guys, you remember I said there's another word for week, which is Zhou, right?
Yes.
Now, how do we say Thursday using Zhou?
周四
Zhou Si is correct. How do we say Friday?
周四在
How do we say Friday?
周四
周五
Yes, the number is Wu. Okay, Si is 4, right? Si is 4, Wu is 5. So Friday is the 5th day. We say Zhou,
周
Zhou Wu, that's correct. Okay, nice. So we can do the same. If we want to say Monday with Zhou, what do we do?
周一
Correct. Zhou Yi is also Monday, okay?
周一
Good.
周二周三周四周五
Yes,
Liu.
that's correct. And I also said another one is Li Bai. Okay, do you remember Li Bai?
礼拜一礼拜or 礼拜一
Yes, Li Bai is also another word for week. It's Bai is mainly used to worship. So you will see it on
for number 7
for Sunday,
Li Bai.
exactly. But it still
Sunday.
works if we try, let's try it out. If we say Li Bai Liu, see that?
礼拜六
We have
礼拜四
a Saturday, okay. But we don't have Li Bai Ci. What we have is Tian. Okay, now let's go there. Tian, who remembers what Tian means?
Sorry?
Tian, we said Tian, we did it in the first time, we said Tian, what does Tian mean? A day, right? Yes, it's a day. So we can say Xing Qi. Okay, I want to start with Li Bai, okay? Li Bai, Tian.
Li Bai
Li
Tian.
Bai, Tian, what does that mean?
Bai Tian.
Okay, what does Li Bai Tian mean? It's Sunday, right? Okay.
Bai Tian.
Li Bai Tian, that's a Sunday. Okay, if we do that with Sun Tzu, Sun Tzu Tian, what is Sun Tzu Tian? You see here, this is where we have our opinion if you like to write notes. Sun Tzu Tian, that's also
Sunday.
very good. And what's another way of saying Sunday? We have seen this one. We have said Li Bai Tian. We have also said Xing Qi Tian. What's the other way of saying Sunday?
周天
Very good. 周天 is also Sunday. So you see we have Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Here we have the 拜天, 星期天, and 周天. Okay, nicely done. Okay, so we're done with the use of numbers. Let's come back to the PowerPoint slide now. We're just showing you how quickly you can do that with Google. Okay, so this one will be very fast because we've done it already. Ah, nice. Look at that. January. I just want to hear answers. Good. February. Correct. March.
Fire.
Very good. April.
4月
Very good. May.
4月
What is May?
5月
Very good. June.
and 6月
Very good. July.
4月
That's correct. You all right? Good. And August.
8月
You is correct. September.
10月
You is correct. Nicely done. October.
4月
Nice. And November.
and 7月
Good. And November.
2月
You is correct. And finally December. Nice. Yeah, you guys are very good. The network is dragging a bit, but still that's fine. All right, good. So now let's move on to this one, which is day. Okay, reads. Okay, that's day for you. Read on its own is day. It's as good as 10 like we did last time. So read, you see that coming sometime. Now let's look at this word right here. We said this is the same as 10. Okay, and what's Sunday? What's Sunday?
Dori.
Dori, that's true. We can use Dori, which is this one here. Very correct. And what's another way of saying Sunday?
I forgot.
What's another way of saying Sunday? Who remembers? How do we say Sunday? Sinci is also good, or Sinci Tian is also good, or here. Can you see? Can you see my screen? You guys, can you see my screen?
礼拜天
Yes, 礼拜天 Yeah.
Sorry, if you want to say Sunday fast, how do you pronounce?
You can say 星期天 礼拜天 or 周日 or 周天. All of those are good answers. But the most popular one is 星期天. So we take week, this week here, 星期, and then we put 天 like this. 星期天. That's the most popular way. Okay, so 星期天, that's Sunday for you. All right, good. Any more questions? Okay. If there are no questions, that's fine. How do we say month? How do we say month?
Yue.
Yue, that's correct. That's the
Yue.
one we have in the corner right here. Okay, nicely done. And what's the way to say Tuesday?
Yeah.
How do we say Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Sorry? How do we say Tuesday?
You are asking for Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday.
Xinjiar.
Xinjiar is correct. That's good. We have it here. All right. How do we say Monday?
Ji.
Huh?
Ji.
Okay, the network is breaking, but remember you can also use Lebai E, you can use Zhou E, or you can also use Xingxi E, right? Okay, if we say Xingxi E here, we'll have Monday. How about Friday?
Sorry, there is one more. Is there one more used than other?
Okay, you can try.
Zhou Yi or Li Bai Yi? What is more used?
Yeah,
What is more
what we would do? Okay, so let's see. We will call on our friend. Okay, so here we go. We say we're done with this one, so we'll remove it. We say Zhou Yi. Okay, that's Monday.
Zhou Yi.
If you say Li Bai Yi,
Li Bai Yi.
that's also Monday. Okay, and the usual way, if you say Xingxi Yi, again, you still have Monday. Okay, so these are, we still get the same answer.
Sorry, the difference on the first is when you are giving an information.
Well, yes, yes, but in colloquial Chinese, you can use them in either way. The most infamous one, which is not very popular, is actually Li Bai. Li Bai is mainly used when linked to Sunday. Okay, so you see Li Bai mainly for Sunday because it has to do with worship mainly. But the rest, in colloquial Chinese, you hear Xingxi Yi or Zhou Yi the same way.
Zhou Yi or Xinji. Xinji.
Okay, good.
Xinji.
So, when the week ends, I'm going to show you this one.
What is?
This is the word for end. More. Okay. More is ends.
More.
You see that?
Ends. More.
More. Do you see more? Can you guys see my screen?
See, yes.
Okay, so do you see more?
Yes.
Okay. So how do we say weekends?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a clue. We'll say week and then we'll put end at the front. So how do we say week ends?
Zo. Zo mo.
Week is
Mo.
so.
Mo. Mo. Oh, mo zo.
So more, that's weekend. Okay,
Mo.
so more, that's how we say weekend. Okay, nicely done. Good work, you guys. So here we are. So more for weekend. All right, nicely done. Okay. And now, when we have meetings, usually on weekends we have meetings, okay? So what's the word for meetings? Who wants to try?
What is meeting? Let me find it.
How do we say? How do we say weekend?
Sanjiang.
So,
No.
more, right? And how do we say meetings?
I don't. Okay, I found it. Joey. I was looking down, not up.
No, we're still here.
Joey.
Yes.
Joey.
Very good.
Okay.
Zhu Hui. Zhu Hui.
So, Zoe.
So on weekend, Zhou Mo, we have meetings. Zhu Hui. Zhu Hui.
Zhu
Hui.
Zukui.
Yes, good. Okay, nice. Now,
Zu-
the word for year is Nian. Nian.
Yen.
Here we are. Nian. Can you see my yellow pen?
Yes.
Okay, Nian. So this year is
Yes.
2021. Okay, who wants to say?
Arling. But they are telling a single number. Arling, R 2021. Yan.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so we add Nian at the front. We did this with months. You remember we said 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So we do the same with years. We say the number of the year and the word year so that somebody can know, okay, we're talking about years. So this year is
2021 year.
yes. What was last year? Kuzi?
Last year was Erling.
Very good. What's next year, Ishmael?
The next,
Yes, next year.
Arling, Nyan.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to say that again, this time more faster. What's next year, Ishmael?
The next year
Yes.
will be Arling, Nyan.
All right, very good. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, nicely done. Okay, now let's look at these words. These ones are very common. These four here. So starting with morning. Okay. Morning. We'll start from here, which is more popular. 早上. 早上. Yes, that's morning. Yes. And for evening is 晚上.
晚上.
晚上, very good, nice. And then for afternoon, we have 下午.
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 And then for morning, we have 上午.
上午
Very good. So you are, in case you're wondering, what is the difference? Let's go through the differences just now, okay? So we'll start with Cao. Cao generally means early. Okay, so here we have morning or early here, if you want to use it as an adjective. So if we say Cao, and then Shang means we are at the top. Okay, here we go. Shang, we are on or above or upon. Okay, so if you say Cao Shang, we are
早上
upon morning. All right, so we have Cao Shang, which is morning. Right.
早上
So how do you say good morning? How do we say good morning? We know the word for good and we know the word for morning.
好早上
Nice try. But this time we want the good after the morning. So how do we do that?
你
Start with morning.
早上好，
Very good. Nice. So we put how after, all right? So there we go. 早上好.
早上好
Very good. Nicely done. Okay.
早上好
Okay, good. My keyboard does not work W, so I'm going to pull up my own. Yeah, we wanted to use without. Okay, so here we have Wu. Wu generally means noon, okay, or midday sometimes. So if we say sun, which is where we started, we just transfer shang. Shang Wu. Okay, that's mid morning. It's like AM. You see, Shang Wu. But the opposite of shang now is xia. Xia. This one here. It looks down. Okay, let's put them together so that you can see them together. Shang.
早
Shang here and xia. You see, this is up, down. Okay, shang, xia, shang, xia, up, down.
Yeah.
So these are opposite. So if you say shang wu,
上午
we are saying on top of the noon time, we're still in the morning. But if it's after, okay, now it's xia. Xia.
下
That's after afternoon, right? Yes, 下午. So how do we say good afternoon?
下午好
Good afternoon. Very good.
下午好，
Ah, 好，下午好，好。
下午好
Very good, nice.
下午好，
Very good. And we said now, evening is one. Okay, let's type evening. What's the word for evening? What's the word for evening?
evening night no
That's
evening night
one. Okay.
晚
So that means late. Okay. One. I'm gonna copy this one. I don't have a W keyboard, so I want to copy this one out to the side. Okay. There we go. So how do we say good evening or good night?
One 好，
Okay, nice try. Remember we said if it's in the morning, we say Tao, but when we are in the morning, we say Tao Shang. So it's in the evening, we say one. When it's in the evening, we say one.
晚超，
Okay, so what does one Shang take us to?
One shao hao.
Yes, one sang how. Remember how?
Hao.
Yes, that's good evening. Okay, nicely done. Okay, so that was a bit of the digest, but it helps us understand much of the stuff. So we've covered all of these now. Okay, nice. So we're here now. Watch, we just did sing, sang. Okay, now see, look at this.
Shang si.
Yes. So ci is time.
Seng se.
Ci is time. Okay.
Ci,
Ci is time. Okay. Okay, when it's happening. So if we say sun, which is on top, sun will also mean something that has happened in the past. Okay, so you look at this. Last, sun is now meaning last, and ci is meaning time. Okay. Last time. Shang ci. Last time.
Shang se.
Good. How do we say next time?
Sorry?
How do we say next time?
Next. How do you say next?
The opposite of shang. What's the opposite of shang?
Se.
Si what? Si what?
xian,
Xia, all right? Xia. This one here is the opposite of shang. Okay, nice. So if you say xia zi, what do we say? What does that mean?
next time.
Nicely done. Okay, so here we go. Back to our slide. We have shangzi, which is last time, all right? And then xiazi, which is what does xiazi mean?
Jiang se. Jiang se.
What does xiazi mean?
Jiang se.
Yes, this one here. What does it mean?
下次
What does it mean?
next time.
Yes, so these are opposite, all right? So we can do the same with weeks and days. Okay, let's come up here. We have sanga, sanga, and this ga is also a measure word, like we did with Ben. So ga is a measure word. So don't worry about ga. You hear ga a lot. When you hear ga, just ignore it because it doesn't change anything. So what we're saying is shang, xing qi tian. What does that mean? Shang, xing qi tian. What does that mean? Xing qi tian. What does that mean?
Ah, see.
星期天 Sunday.
Sunday, very good. Okay, so sanga, we just said shang means last in this time. So if you say sanga, xing qi tian, what does that mean? Sanga, xing qi tian.
Last Sunday.
Last Sunday, very good. And shang wu, what does shang wu mean?
Morning.
Morning. So we're saying last Sunday morning. So how do we say last Sunday morning?
Last Sunday morning.
What? Come again. Ah, nice. So it's very close. Nicely done. The tone is now, I think, now a little bit misplaced. So let's do that together. We'll start with morning. Sangwu. All right. And then Sunday morning.
午，
星期天上午。
啊，星期天，OK，3个星期天的上午，
星期天上午，
Nice, good. All right.
3个星期天上午，
So we say Shanga is
上个
last. How do we say next week? How do we
next
say next week?
香港，
Shaga,
香港，
Shaga what? Shaga is just next. We need next week.
下
Sorry?
下
香港，
下星期
Yeah, okay. You've got to the answer. Now I need you to say it again. What's the word for next week?
next week，
Mm-hmm.
相度
Hmm?
下
的星期，
is next，
香港，
Yes, good. So we're here, right? We're saying we're taking this part. Shaga since here. Shaga since
I was not reading it there，
okay.
下星期
Don't go there. Don't go there. We're just saying with Shaga since if you say you are now saying Tuesday.
OK，
So it's just Shanga since Shaga since last week. Shaga Shanga since next week. Shaga since
下个星
okay. So that's next week. Okay. So who wants to try this week? We covered
Yes.
this before. We know the word for this, so let's hear this week. Who remember the word for this?
week 上
The word for this? Okay. 这
J
that's this, right? So if you say this week, how do we say this week now? Now we know the word for this. How do we say this week? What's the word for week?
星
So,
啊
and what's our measure word?
星期日 no 是 jeans
The measure word is go. Okay. So we have 这个
这个
That's two. This you see. Remember what I said when you say go. When you see go, girl will not change anything. So we said 这. Watch the translation is this. Okay. And then you say 这个. Again, we're still pointing at the same thing, but it doesn't change this. And now we add the word for week, which you said is
这星期
very good. Okay, so we have 这个星期
这个星期，
这个星期
That's this week. Okay. All right. So you got that one.
yeah right it's not easy but it's okay
Okay, good. So that's how we construct them all together. Okay, so we now have next week, Tuesday night. Here we're saying night.
这个星期 one song.
Right. So let's start with night. Night is
Song once.
one song.
One song.
That's
One
night.
song.
Okay. And how do you say good night?
Once how?
Come again.
Once how?
One. Oh, you are leaving out something. Come here. Okay, you can check here.
Where? Evening. One song. One song how?
Very good. So okay. So here we have night, one song. Okay. And then Tuesday night.
Sorry, but one song and one song are the same word.
Yes, it's
Or-
the same word. It's the same word. It can be used for both things. Okay. Can
So
be used-
until what time they say no, from what time they start to say one song?
from 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Also,
Yeah.
if is light, you can see without because for example in summer here in this part where I live in summer we have a light sun until 8.
That's Xiaowu afternoon.
One sun.
So one sun comes up as evening or night. Okay. Depending on context.
Did they change if they greet for good night when they go to sleep or they don't use it?
Sorry?
When they go to sleep, what they say, what they can say?
They
Good
can
night.
say, they can say one somehow like this.
Okay.
Somehow. Okay.
One somehow.
Like that. Or they can also say one and. Let me show you one and. One and. Which is the
It is different.
晚安。
Repeat, sorry.
one.
晚安。
晚安. 晚安.
That's good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yes. Okay. So you got that one?
晚安.
Yes. That's for night. When you say somebody good night, okay. But if it's just good evening, you can go with one somehow.
Somehow. One somehow.
Good. So I think we covered much of what we could do today. Let's see. Yeah, we still have like 2 minutes to conclude our hour. So what we can do is just touch on a few words. I think we touched on DN earlier. You remember o'clock? We said you can say DN or
Okay. I didn't find. Okay. John.
DN Zhong. Zhong.
John.
Yes, it's the same with this one. You can do the same for minutes. The word for minutes is fen. So you can go with fen or fen zhong. Fen
John.
zhong.
John.
Yes, that's for minutes. And how did we say do we say 10 o'clock?
是消息.
You remember o'clock?
Okay. No. I don't remember.
O'clock is okay. Come here at the corner.
Where? Okay.
Over here.
John.
Then and
John.
so we're saying 10点
点.
10点钟
10点
That's 10 o'clock, okay?
10点
Okay, I hope you wrote this one because we did it earlier, so we're just revising it up. And I want to show you this one. Pan, pan.
Bam,
That's
Pan.
half.
bam.
Yes, that's half for you. Okay, so if you want to say 10:30, what do you think we say? How do we say 10:30?
Um, 10点半
Yes, very good. That's correct. Okay, so we also have another one here.
Ah, it was written.
Yeah, but I didn't want to show
Don't
you.
try with my mind. Because
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. So that's pretty much everything. And right now is 现在.
where I okay. Now 现在
Yes, that's now. Okay. 现在.
For example, with the sentence, you can say the time. What time is it? Say 10点半现在
Right, over here in the corner.
Sorry.
Over here at the corner, bottom corner.
Okay. We say 现在几点？
几点？现在几点？ Yes. What time is it? Okay, let me break that down now for you so that you can remember it. We'll start with, again, we say 点钟 is what? What's the word for hour?
At the hour.
点钟.
点钟
That's hour, all right? And the word for how many is 值. You remember we did this before in the last lesson? 值.
点钟
Yeah, so if you say 几点钟, we're saying time. So if we say 现在, now if we add 现在, which we just started with, now we say, what time is it now?
What time is it now? 现在几点钟？
现在几点钟
So if you remove 钟, what do you think that means? 现在几点?
现在几点？
What does that mean?
What time is it?
Yes, it
What
doesn't
time
change.
is it now?
So it's still the same. We can use 钟 or we can remove 钟. It's still the same. So 现在几点 or 现在几点钟 all are the same. Okay, nice. So we covered much ground today. I think our time is up. But we have touched much of the stuff. Okay, nicely done. So you can do this part where you say 3 or 5. And then you can also do this one, which says 9:30 a.m.
下午三点令我饭 No.
So we'll touch on that.
饭
I think we'll continue in the group, but that's pretty much everything. We left hours. Hours is 小时 and 钟头. The 小时 is more popular. And then we left out 开始, which is to start. So the reason why we are learning all these words is because you can actually start a conversation with someone and invite them over for a meeting. You can tell them 聚会开始. You see, and then you tell them time, and then you can also tell them on the day. You can also tell them the minutes and the hour. So that's the whole idea of the lesson. You can tell them time in evening or time in the afternoon. You can tell them, you can specify. If we say 10 o'clock morning, I'm inviting you for a meeting. 聚会 this weekend 这个周末 maybe at 10:30 7:30 in the morning 早上 something like that. So you can create all those sentences using what we have learned today. All right. So if you have any questions, I think we can take them up to the group and then we can continue from there. But otherwise, it was wonderful having you today. Kuzi is out because of data problems. She's just texted saying her bundle is out, but yeah, pretty much that was our lecture today. So thank you for making time, and then we'll continue next week. How do we say next week?
Oh, she next week she since forgot.
How do we say next? Here we have next over here. And to do it for week. Over here. Next is here.
Next 下一个
Yes, and next week.
下个星期I don't remember the pronunciation. 相系
Over here, the word for week.
相系
Sing.
sing.
Yes, so together next week.
相信系叫相信系
Okay, very close. Okay, let's write it down for you. Okay, this is the last one we'll write for you. Sia. Okay, get this one straight. Sia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then siaga.
下个
下个
And then sing.
下个星期
相信系
No, you're leaving out siaga. Ga.
下个星期
下个星期
下个
下个
星期
星期
Very good. Okay, so that's next week, right? So we'll meet next week. And how do we say next week?
下个星期
Very good. Thank you.